Alright everybody, welcome back to Urban Borders. It's been a while since I posted a video. I wanted to check out this big red crane in the sky, pretty cool. We got a brand new toy. It's the BMW G310r. It's 2021, it's a brand new model. Some I picked up for fun. We've ridden one wheels on this channel and I thought I would kind of introduce something new, riding the new motorcycle. Also, I'm excited about using my GoPro 10. I haven't had an opportunity really to use my GoPro 10. And we're just coming out of winter here in Minnesota. It's nice and bright and sunny today. It's still a little bit chilly, but all in all, pretty excited about getting out and enjoying some of the sunshine. We're going to get fired up here. And some of this video I will speed up, but excuse me. For the most part, I just want to introduce the bike, getting through all the gears. Anyone interested in a motorcycle like this motorcycle, it's 310 cc as the displacement, and it's a really cool, fun little ripper. We call them thumpers. It's a single cylinder. It's a brand new bike, so I'm ultimately just getting kind of the motorcycle broken in, and I'm going to take you guys kind of on a rip around our Lake of the Isle area in Minneapolis, Minnesota. They call it Lake of the Isles. Connects three big, large lake bodies. And again, just pulling out here, going to get this ride going just so you guys can enjoy a little bit of this nicer weather that we're having here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So I'm off and running, kind of cruise past. I've got some music going, which is nice, something chill. I like listening to music when I ride. This bike gets a lot of attention. I've been out twice with it, and people really are taken aback by just how it's a naked, kind of Street Fighter-ish looking bike. Again, it's only a 310 cc, and so it's not a very fast bike. It just is something to get around town and be able to commute. The gas prices right now are absolutely ridiculous, so I'm kind of watch out for this guy in the red truck there, but we both have a lane, so but he was being courteous, obviously saw me. This bike 2021 comes with the new BMW LED system for the lights, man. It just looks so nice. I'll have to do a video, kind of a walk around, but this was just more of a ride. This light takes for frickin' ever, so we'll just hang out and I'll just kind of work my way up and hopefully I don't get stuck here for too long. I was up the way, I stopped and grabbed a coffee before I started recording, and there was a very bad accident just up the way here. So be careful if you guys are out riding. If you're new to riding motorcycles, I definitely recommend taking one of the riding courses. It just is going to help you ultimately know a couple things to think about, like just to know more about riding and operation of your bike, and just being aware. The awareness is important. Always kind of just calculating your next move, anticipating other people's next move. People cut you off, they dart in front, there's all kinds of things that happen when you're riding a motorcycle, so it's important to just kind of keep those things in perspective while riding around, staying safe. I ultimately would recommend motorcycle safety course, all your gear, have a jacket, helmet. So again, here we're picking up this thing. Like I said, man, this thing gets up, man. It definitely gets ahead of traffic. That's really all you need. I've had faster bikes, but I mean, this thing is just really fun. It's very nimble, and it's not a super tiny bike. It doesn't really fall into those little pocket bike categories like the Grom. Kawasaki makes one. There's a couple other companies that have those small pocket bikes. But for something that's just a small displacement, you're looking at like 30 horsepower with this thing. It does have quite a bit of torque. I'm still braking in the bike, so just kind of taking it easy, but you can really hear just how nice this bike sounds. I'm kind of going through all the gears. 6-speed, so it's got a 6-speed transmission, which is really nice too, especially if you want to get up and you want to do a little bit of highway riding with your commute. Now, ultimately, I will probably not be riding on the highway. I live in the city. I'm south side, Minneapolis, south side, and so I ride all the way out to the suburbs north of the city. And so I wanted something for me that was just going to be a nice way to get from work and back, point A to point B, and then just some fun rides like this one around the lake. This footage looks really nice. This is the GoPro Hero 10. It has this is the lens, that max lens mod, which is really nice. So it gives it kind of not really a fisheye, but you get a really full, full view here of what I'm seeing. I mean, this is literally kind of like what I'm seeing while riding, but it's just turned spring, and it's not, everything's still kind of dead in Minnesota. There was snow on the ground earlier this morning, so right now it's probably about 42 degrees out. I don't mind. I put on a little extra gear. I just love riding. It's been a while since I've ridden a motorcycle, so I'm just excited to get back onto wheels, and I'm excited to take you guys along on some of these adventures with me. So this one is just kind of going around, again, the lakes and enjoying a little bit of sunshine. And I find it to be very relaxing for me. I think finding things that you can do to enjoy to help just kind of lift some of that day-to-day stress off, or if you have kids, or just a way to escape, just get something going. And I think that would be one of the principles behind this Urban Borders channel I started. It's a production company, but we really haven't got too far into production as far as making I have a vision, but it just takes time to get there. So just making videos, having fun. This guy's going to take a right turn, so I'm just going to kind of keep cruising. And this bike, again, very nimble. It's a very lightweight machine, and it helps you kind of get in and out of traffic. That I really enjoy that aspect of a smaller bike too. If you have to lane splitter, you can get up to the light, or just kind of get out of a certain situation, kind of get out of trouble. But this bike sounds absolutely awesome. As a single cylinders just kind of thumping away in here, and my dog's getting in the sun here. Ruby. All right, I want you guys to have a nice commentary here, so I apologize. Those puppies kind of making some noise, tick-tacking around the house. Okay, so yeah, there's people out just enjoying the weather, and we're just kind of putzing along. It's a 2021 G310r. BMW makes this machine in India, but it is a tried and true BMW. I mean, through and through, this thing is really built really nice, very sound, very solid. Sometimes you get on a sports bike, and sometimes it feels like it's kind of made out of plastic. You hear the kind of the plastics and stuff, versus an American made, or like a very solid, like Harley Davidson, for example, had a Sportster for many years. That thing was just so solid. You could just tell that it's just really solid. Over a little bump, it was just like this real solid machine. Same with this, even though it's naked, so there's not a lot of plastic or fairings or anything like that, but it's still kind of in that sports bike category. And sometimes when you're cruising, we don't have the best roads out here. They do ultimately, get our potholes filled in and stuff like that. But Minnesota is infamous just because our temperatures get so crazy cold out here. And then in the summer it's crazy hot, and it's back and forth, and the roads just get tore up pretty quick. So again, we're cruising around. This is one of the bigger lakes that we have out here. Just a beautiful day to catch some of this scenery. There are people out enjoying. There was a little. This is the GoPro 10, and it is stabilized, which I think for the most part is pretty smooth. So every once in a while you might see something that just kind of, maybe I hit a bigger pothole there or something. But yeah, this is great. You know, this lake during the summer has a bunch of sailboats out. I'd like to try to get out and get some footage of the sailboats, and I just have some plans for the channel. But this is something I just thought kind of introduce a video. It's going to be, you know, just a work in progress, and so I'm a work in progress. Yeah, so I'm just enjoying kind of getting back on two wheels. That just is getting familiarized with getting through all the gears. This is a new bike, so there's a break-in. You want to get through all the gears and kind of go from higher RPM, lower RPM. The tires are brand new, so there's some of the GoPros, you know, not quite taking the road so well, but now we're back to kind of smoothed out. But yeah, GoPro 10, the hyper smooth, yeah, that was a good test of the hyper smooth. There you go. It's just not quite cutting the mustard, but it's got the max lens mod. It's stabilized, and okay, so now we're back kind of just cruising. It looks like I'm going pretty quick through here, but I'm only doing about like 25 miles an hour maybe, and you know, when you got the wind in your face, sometimes it feels a lot faster than you're actually going. But looks like I'm kind of cruising here. So, yeah, just enjoy the scenery. It's one of our bigger lakes here in Minnesota. We're the land of 10,000 lakes, and that is there are lakes everywhere out here. There are a butt ton of lakes. Cool. So, and again, you can just see the roads crap here. They haven't really, I mean, we're just coming out of winter. They haven't really fixed the roads. So, but this bike is handling all this awesome. You know, I lift my butt off the seat a little bit, and I'm just ripping through this stuff, man. Like, I'm not even concerned in the least. You know, this bike really absorbs a lot of this, a lot of the road conditions that we have going on right now. So I'm excited about that. Love all the shadows. It's pretty neat. We're just finally sun's coming out, so we can kind of enjoy a little bit of a little change in the weather. It's been very, this is Lake Harriet. You can see the sign there, Lake Harriet Parkway. All right, so, and I'm pretty much just heading back to my home. I stopped and I grabbed a coffee, and then I wanted to record this for you guys to kind of enjoy the ride. You are more than welcome to speed up at any time. I'm just going to keep cruising. I might speed up the footage at some point, but I just really like how the bike sounds getting through the gears, and it's a good example of anyone that's thinking about a smaller bike. I would definitely go this route over, say, Honda Grom. I know the Cowie makes one. Yamaha makes one too. There's a whole 300 class. There's the Duke by KTM. It's a 390. That's an incredible machine too. I was looking at that motorcycle, and I was just like really torn as far as, like, you know, there's options out there, and these bikes are cheap, man. I got into this bike's like a $5,000 thing, and it is awesome. Like, it does everything. I think this dude doesn't know what he's doing, but I'm just like, okay, hey, what's up? He's gonna just let me go by. So yeah, just always be aware and be paying attention, because yeah, people do stupid stuff. So just make sure not to get caught up here. So I'm pretty much ripping down Penn. I live off a Penn here. So anyone knows Minneapolis, we're just cruising down Penn, south side, Minneapolis, represent. Anyway, so we're cruising. I think there's a BMW coming up here on the road. Pretty cool. What up? Represent. Okay, so also this little area is kind of like the 50th. Anyone who knows, like, 50th of France, and there's just a lot of cool stuff in Minneapolis. It's just, I mean, before COVID, this was a food mecca, music venues. I mean, any type of music you can think of. Yeah, so I'm chilling out here. I learned too. I've been watching some videos on this particular bike, and sometimes you got to get into the RPMs a little bit when you're taking off. I do end up. I think I'm just looking for neutral here for a minute, and then I'm like, okay, the light's about to turn green, and then, like, I'm going to kind of drop it down, want to get it down into first. And I think I was just kind of, again, it's a new bike, so I'm just kind of getting familiar with everything and getting the bike broken in. And anyone breaking in a new bike too, it's important. So this guy's going to walk, and then I think there's at some point, like, I'm kind of like, oh, like, and then I had the bike, because you got to give it a little bit of RPM, and then you can kind of get going. So there I am, started off here, I'm back at it. So that's a sweet color Tesla there. That's like a weird blue, like a periwinkle blue. So yeah, we're back on the road, and yeah, I am just really stoked on this bike. It's just a lot of fun, super smooth, and the GoPro's looking good too, man. The GoPro's this is the hyper smooth that we all know right here, right? Like this is just it. It's the max lens mod. You get the full scope. I'm just going straight shot down this avenue. It just looks great. I just am really excited about the 10. Again, I want to do 10. This is I'll be rendering this in like 2K or what have you. Here dude's doing a delivery. Again, just kind of looking out. It's great for the city, man. We just kind of cruise around, just make sure you're, looking out for everybody. That car's chill, I'm chill, kind of going around the DHL guy. And yeah, you just kind of, I'm not a huge fan of being, I'm a very cautious dude. So I'm always kind of looking out here. I'm just kind of scanning, I'm scanning the road, scanning traffic. I'm doing a little, just kind of enjoying the ride. And pretty much I'm almost home here, guys, so thank you for checking out the video. Feel free to subscribe to this channel. It's pretty cool. I've done some cool videos on here, and I plan on doing more. And then just let me know. Comment too if you're interested, have any questions about the bike, or if you're learning about riding, what to expect. So, and again, in traffic here, you can kind of gauge. I got traffic coming towards me. I'm just kind of chilling. I'm going to kind of go for it here. I think that car was turning. It's perfect time to swing a left, heading up here. We have a lot of stop and go stuff. A lot of people run these stop signs in our neighborhood. So I just always looking out, man. There are people that are just like, whoosh, just like cruising. My wife got T-boned in one of our sports cars one year. This girl just like, my wife stopped, and the gal just kept going and crashed into our car. And then like this car is about to be like, oh psych, watch out, fool. Yeah, so you just always looking out. I would have taken a right turn there if she'd gone, because I'm already one step ahead of her. And here we are, heading up to my castle. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming along this little ride. We're Urban Borders. Hopefully we'll be doing more with this channel. This production company thing, this idea I have for a production company, we'll see if I can get it off the ground ever. But it's just idea. I got an idea for like food trucks and filming, and I got friends that do all kinds of like cool stuff. So I want to get it together, man. Get it on. All right. I ripped through this alleyway too, which is a lot of fun. Like just kind of hitting alleys. This is really a city bike, dude, through and through. This bike will just like handle anything in the city with these too. Like too, my alleyway is kind of jacked too, and the Hypersmith really handles this well. So thanks again. This is a 2021 BMW G310r, and just kind of getting breaking. It doesn't even have, I think it has like 10 miles on it. Well, it's got more now because I've been riding it all day today, and I'll be riding it all summer. Oh, the warranty on this bike too, pretty incredible warranty. It's got like 36,000 mile warranty, 3 years with 36,000, unparalleled to anything that is out there right now. So anyway, I'm gonna hop off the bike, set up the camera, get my gear taken off. I appreciate you guys coming along. Yeah, like, subscribe on my channel. I have a lot of fun doing stuff. There's some one wheel videos on here. I do enjoy riding one wheels. I'm not super big on any one thing right now. I'm just trying to make some videos. I like cruising, listen to my music, and this is just kind of one of those things I do to just enjoy life a little bit. The simple things, the simple pleasures. And yeah, here's a little bit more of the bike. LED, BMW LED lighting system, just so clean. The LEDs look so clean on this bike. The lines are really clean. I went with the blue. I had some riding gear. I had a jacket that was like blue and white. I was like, oh man, that'd be perfect. I'll just get this little bike, and I didn't need to buy any gear or anything like that. I did get a new helmet. It's always good to get a new helmet, just because you never know if it's been dropped or whatnot. Helmets don't really perform the best if they've been dropped. It's always good to get a new helmet. Buy them cheap too. Just if you drop one, just get a good, decent helmet. You don't have to get a Shoei or RI or anything like that. It's gonna be like, you know, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I think I got this helmet for like, you know, it's like $160 or something. Just a good little helmet. So, yeah, just bring my Beamer back up in here. Yeah, man. So, I appreciate everybody coming along with us today. I'm pretty much going to wrap up here. I think I do a little, you know, when I start my bike and stop my bike, I'm just making sure, like, you know, all the little things that you want to keep in check. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, if you guys want to shoot me a message or questions, or you want to ride, maybe you're in Minneapolis, maybe you see this video, you know, I'll have to put it out there. Maybe you want to go out and ride. Maybe you got a new bike too. Maybe you're a new rider. Maybe you have questions about riding and stuff like that. Feel free to hit me up. I've got quite a bit of experience. I've been riding motorcycles my whole life, and you know, this stuff is just one of those things that I just really enjoy. So thank you, everybody, for coming along. I know I've said that a ton, but I do really appreciate if you stuck along for the video for this amount of time. I don't have much else to say. Cool bike, cool ride, and yeah, talk at you. Peace.